Sassy Sirens, we're right back. It's like we never left, right? We're right back where we left off at. So this video is essentially the part two of the video from spring 1, because this is now spring 2. And like I mentioned earlier, sometimes you'll see spring 1 / Valentine's Day, and then sometimes you'll see spring 2 / Mother's Day. And I know from the double walls, some of those cups were considered a part of the Mother's Day collection. Again, things got commingled with where the cups are being stored, so I can't tell you exactly which ones were spring 2 and which ones are considered a part of the Mother's Day collection. I'm sure you guys in the comments will help sort it all out for us, right? We knew we could trust you. Now, before we get started, if you are enjoying this content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new around these parts, and also hit the notification button, because between me and you, we do a lot of fun giveaways around here on the Sassy Siren, but they're typically time bound. So if you're not getting a notification when a video drops, you might come across the video a week after it came out, and the giveaway is already closed by then. So my little tad bit of sassy feedback for you is go ahead and hit that notification button, okay? Now, getting into our spring 2 collection, because a lot was going on with spring 2 that was truly beautiful and unexpected, which is what I really enjoy. If you've been following me for a while, you know I have been heavily critical of our Starbucks design team, because we've seen a lot of replication from past cups. We've also seen a little bit of laziness, right? Of where we're not seeing that dramatic design flair that we used to see 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm glad to see some unexpected things popped up in this collection, because it gave me a smile and made me ask myself, ooh, I wonder if we're getting back to, you know, the dramatic flair and the sassy flair that we used to have with our merchandise, because a girl can only hope and dream. Now, jumping right in, we're going to start here with this grid cup. We've got another grid cup in spring 2. We saw a grid cup in spring 1, which is the dark hunter color. This is a iridescent kind of matte, soft touch, I would say, grid cup. Very gorgeous in person. Reminds me of like that unicorn theme. I have a lot of the Starbucks unicorn type of cups, and this definitely gives me that vibe. But it's, I mean, I think it's iridescent when people say it's got like a hologram to it. I don't know. There's so many terms nowadays people are always creating about these cups, but I thought this was very gorgeous. It's just to give you a vibe for the color. I would say it's like a gray is what it is, like a very, very light gray, with the inside having that like purple, pink, you know, kind of vibe in the inside. Very gorgeous. Our standard price point, $19.95. So hopefully you all got this one, because it is gorgeous. I would definitely say, if you've got a list of cups where you're like, okay, my hobby's getting out of control, I can't buy 25 cups per release, I can only buy 4 or 5, this is definitely one that should be on your list to pick up, because I thought it was gorgeous and it stood out. The other one I would say definitely put on your list is this one. This one was a pleasant surprise. It's also a lot heavier than other Starbucks cups are, you know, by standard. So, you know, you can sip your beverage, and also if somebody wants to get sassy with you, you can use it as a weapon if necessary. So, you know, I like dual usage of things. I appreciate, you know, multi-purpose items. This was $19.95. And definitely unexpected, and one of my favorites from spring 2. If you've got that short list where you say you can only get 4 or 5 cups per season, make this one of them, because it definitely stood out. I saw, you know, heavy inventory for both of these cups when I've gone into stores, and so I knew it was done a lot of production. I got both of those cups from a Starbucks in Jewel, but I've seen both of those cups before in like a standalone Starbucks as well. So heavy production, because I saw a lot of those. Like when you went into stores, they had deep inventory of those 2 cups. So hopefully you did not find yourself having to buy that on the secondhand market, because there were a ton of those cups that were made for spring 2. Now, this stainless steel one I thought was also gorgeous and very cheeky. What is it, 24 ounces? And so similar to, I believe all of our Ventis are typically 24 ounces. Yeah. So, and I just had to check because side by side, when you look at the cups, like look at the size difference. Obviously, that's extremely hilarious. So we saw in spring one. So now I'm starting to wonder if it's spring one, because we've got that green theme to this, right? So this actually might have been spring one, because it looks very similar to the theme I was just showing you in the previous video of that like darker green, lighter green. Looks like that Mountain Dew studded cup that I showed. But anywho, very delicate flowers drawn on the outside is what this is, giving you very lily pond vibes, if you will. So it's in a stainless steel, hence why it's a little bit more expensive. You all know that when you get to stainless steel, you're going to be paying $24.95 for it typically, and very, very much so worth it. Again, I tend to pause at the $24.95 cups. It has to speak to my soul and my spirit if I'm gonna purchase it, being that it's $24.95. Because now, when you think about it, when the cup is $19.95 and you buy 5 of them, that's $100, right? So for $100, you've gotten 5 cups. The ones that are $24.95 for $100, you've now only gotten 4 cups, right? See how I did that? You see how I put that math together real quick for you? This is a channel of people who are sassy, but we also intelligent around here, okay? We're bright Sassy Sirens on this channel. So yeah, when it hits that higher price point, I have to really, really have a good vibe and a good feeling for it, because I essentially know now you're gonna be receiving one less cup for the $100 that you spent, right? Anywho, so let's get over here to our other cold cups that we have left. This one was interesting. I remember seeing it and immediately thinking that I had to have it, right? Because it's meant to have the scales, right? Of the mermaid is what this is meant to have. The longer I have looked at it, when I first saw it, I had to have it. I would have killed somebody over it. I would have tripped a 80-year-old grandmother who was trying to get the last cup to make sure that I got it. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. There are people in stores who do things like that, and I'm just like, did you really just push that kid aside so you can grab that cup? That's aggressive. But now, I've been looking at it because I've had it obviously for a couple of weeks, and it's not one of my go-tos, which is so funny because, when it first came out, I had to have it, because when I saw it on the shelf, I was like, ooh, that is hard. And now I'm like, okay, all right. It is stainless steel, so it's $24.95. Okay. I do like it because it's different, and that's what we've been talking about, is really looking for the unexpected with some of these cups, and this is unexpected. So definitely buy it. I know I just gave you a whole vibe of like, but definitely get it, because it's one of the cups that if you don't get it, 4 or 5 years from now, you're going to be thinking about it when you see other people with a cup, where you're going to be like, oh man, why didn't I get it? So this is what I would describe as a collectible cup. That's why you have to have it, because it's one of the collectibles, if you will. Now our last cold cup, very spring, very spring. I mean, we see a lot going on here. Look at all the flowers, all of the colors, a lot of flowers in the spring collection. And that's very typical of spring, is you'll see a lot of flowers in the cups. So I liked how the inside was white, and then we put all of the flowers on the outside. It is very eye-catching, so which is why it caught my attention and why I got it. It's $18.95, and let's see if the inside has anything going on. Yeah, nothing particular in the inside, but a green top, purple straw, again going in line with what we're seeing of this purple color being very present in the spring collection. Very, very nice. It definitely spoke to me. Now, while I'm putting these cups back in, we're gonna do a quick giveaway. As y'all know, I like to do a giveaway, and we're gonna give away. I don't actually have the cup on my desk here. Whoops. Okay. we're going to give away one of the studded cups that I have in my collection. I just don't have the one to actually show you which one it is. So it's going to be a surprise. So the person who wins this cup, you're going to get a surprise studded cup mailed to you. And we're going to give this out to Chantel Lou. Chantel Lou, you have 48 hours from when this video drops to drop a comment in the comment section telling us what was your favorite Spring 2 cup your favorite Spring 2 cup from this collection. A lot going on there with the C's. So Miss Chantel Lou, you've got 48 hours from when this video drops to put a comment in the comment section and tell us, share with the rest of the Sassy Sirens, which one of these cups was your favorite summer 2 cup or spring 2 cup. Now, if you got a different spring 2 cup that was your favorite that I didn't get, that's fine too. Just tell us what that cup was. And then we're going to send you a surprise studded cup. Whew, that is exciting. You don't even know which cup you're going to get. You just know it's going to be a studded cup. Fun. Anywho, back to our regularly scheduled program. Our last 2 cups are double walls. Again, me and my double walls, love them. Okay, this was definitely my favorite double wall out of spring 1 and spring 2 combined. This was my favorite double wall. I think this is with the Mother's Day one, if I can recall. I think this was definitely one of the Mother's Day cups. It's got this very cactus, and it's funny because you see these flowers growing out of the cactus. And it's pink and green and just even the color of the cup. I'm trying to get it close enough so you can see it's like this bronze color, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then you add the pops of color on top of it, and it just makes it even more exciting to see. Good choice with this color top. I would have also been okay if it would have been one of the pinks. I'm glad it wasn't one of the limes, but the top definitely does look gorgeous on the cup. Favorite double wall from spring 1 and spring 2, $19.95, so our standard double wall price point, which is nice. And then we've got this very bright gold one. It's very metallic gold, which is also gorgeous as well. We see our siren, our siren. She's kind of hanging out in the tree, kind of hugging the tree, or that's what it looks like she's doing. She hugging the tree or playing with the branches, or she's doing something with the tree. I don't know. They have a conversation, maybe. Who knows? But very gorgeous. And it's also, you can feel the kind of print of it as well. So I like that too. So I like when you can, visually see it. You can also get the very textured version of it too. So very nice. $19.95 as well. It's got the what kind of color green is that? I don't know what we'd call that, but it's got that seafoam green. Seafoam green. That's a color. Look it up. Seafoam green. Because those of you that are watching, you're like, she just made that up. I did not make it up. Seafoam green is a color. And I would say that's what the color of that top probably is. You can't really see it because the lighting always makes it a little tchotchke. So spring 2, spring 1, spring 2, bunch of cups, right? Hopefully at some point I'll take a picture of all spring 1 and spring 2 kind of together so you can see how big it was. I was pleasantly surprised. I collected quite a few cups in spring 1, spring 2. So maybe we are seeing a turn of the tide with our designers who are doing a little bit of a better job of, one, I like the storytelling with the common color themes. I love that. Please continue that. I also like when we see the pop of unexpected with a cup every now and again, because again, this was a pop of unexpected, and we saw that in a few of the spring 1 cups, and we'll also continue with the pop of unexpected because it's much appreciated. So tell me in the comments, what did you get? Did you like this spring collection the same as spring 2021? I'm going to link the spring 2021 videos I'm going to link them down below so you can see what spring 2021 looked like and then what spring 2022 looked like, and tell me what some of your thoughts are. Which collection did you like the most? As always, thank you for spending time with me. Hopefully you're enjoying this content. You're enjoying the the cups that we're collecting and you're enjoying the sassy behavior, because you know that's what we do on this channel. We're just straight sassy. So between now and the next video, I hope that everyone has a fantastic week. Enjoy the rest of the summer, because we're coming towards the kind of back end of the summer. So enjoy the rest of the summer if you can. Stay cool, of course. Drink tons of water and stay hydrated. And last but not least, stay sassy. And I'll see you in the next video.